All right, hello there. This is day number 317, 318, and 319 complete. It's going to be titled from day 370 to 319. I haven't done one of these in a while, um, but it's no real cause for concern. Again, I'm on vacation, and day 317, as you see in my last video of day 316, was supposed to be a a day that I just don't do anything, which meant I didn't write a schedule for the next day or anything like that. And what I ended up doing that day, as I'm going to get into, was for the most part, um, par for the course in a way. So, sorry, give me just get this figured out right here. Okay. So I'm going to go over what happened, um, and that's it. So and I'll talk a little bit more about the whole picture, afterwards. But basically, I ended up, um, you know, I planned on staying up as long as I could, hoping maybe 10 p.m. or something. But I ended up going to sleep at 1 p.m. And then I woke up at 7 p.m. I had some food, and then I streamed. And that was it. And then the next day, I had a cold shower. Then what happened? I streamed until about 5 a.m. or something, and then I stayed awake until about 1 p.m. again. I don't even remember. Like I was just kind of chilling on by myself. But then I had a meeting planned. We'll hang out planned with an old friend that I haven't seen in a while, and so I went and saw them. And I had a good time with them. We went for sushi, then we watched a movie, and then I got back home. And I had 4.5 hours of sleep. Then we pop into today. I went to sleep at 1 a.m. and I woke up at 5 a.m. Then I stayed up until 10 a.m. and then fell asleep again and then woke up at 4 p.m. And then I stayed in bed until around 6:15 p.m. So all over the place. The sleep schedule has been completely all over the place. In regards to the um uh you know day that I thought I could have stayed awake, I was just so tired. Unfortunately, here this is really sucked when we got here because I went to bed at 1 a.m., which is actually a great time to go to sleep. But then I woke up and then I just couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't fall asleep. Like I was in my bed lying down and I couldn't fall asleep and I'm just kind of awake, but I'm still tired, but I can't fall asleep. And then I pull out my phone and I'm watching random things, which I told you I didn't want to do, but I was thinking maybe like just because I was bored, like let me just watch a little bit and try to sleep. And I kept doing that a little bit, but I just couldn't do it until finally 10 a.m. came up and then I was able to do it. I had a smoothie, a rock climb, and I wrote tomorrow's schedule. So in the big picture of things, day 317, I did whatever I wanted to do. I ended up streaming. Um, my sleep was completely out of whack. On day 318, I was able to see my friend, and also I did cold shower for today. Um, I I ended up seeing my friend, and that was fine. And then once I got home, I just went to sleep. But then my sleep was out of whack, and then I ended up getting up and doing whatever so late. I ended up rock climbing at least, and then I got home, and then I got on a long phone call, and then I kind of got a little bit distracted with things. But overall, other than being on my phone, I don't know. We haven't been hitting what I would like to do with the phone. But let me quickly just go over, our goal viewer right now, just to have a basis for kind of where things stand, just to have some sense of order. So sleep, well, first of all, day May 31. This was the day that was day 317, which I'm not going to change or impact this at all. But that's kind of what happened. Now, this is going to be June 1st, which is day 318. In this specific situation, I'm going to actually increase my friend up because I hung out with a friend that I hadn't seen in a long time. Oh, oops, I changed family. I'm actually going to put, especially how I've been talking and setting up things, I'm actually going to put friends in the green. I really do like where things are right now. I unfortunately have broken abstinence a few times during this period, and I feel like reducing romantic down to an orange at this stage. I think that's reasonable and realistic. Um, Vacuuming we'll put over here. Laundry kind of starts needing to be done. Cleaning and grooming. Dog walking I'll have to put over here and just keep it there. So as you've seen, as you can see here, May is now over, and I need to obviously do the May 2023 review to analyze things in the big picture. But um, yeah, I'm a little disoriented, I'll be honest. Maybe you could tell by the way that my speech is and everything. I actually do find that having these schedules and getting these days does give me structure. Like already the way that I just finished the goal viewer back to where it should be. I have my schedule planned for tomorrow, which you know I feel good. I have a plan. You know, it's just gonna be shower, eat. I'm gonna hang out with my friend, another friend, and my cousin as well. I don't know how long it's all gonna last, so I gave myself more time. I'm gonna get back home. I'm gonna walk the dog, upload my video, right tomorrow's schedule, upload a video, and then stream. And yeah, so this is essentially, actually, why don't I put sleep as well for today? My goal for sleep, because I woke up around like 4 p.m., I'll give myself 5 a.m. I think that's somewhat realistic. Actually, 5:30. That's fine. I'll be fine with that. I think that everything will wrap around nicely if I go to bed at then. I still think I might end up streaming right now after this video, despite it being so late. I'll see. I'll talk to a friend of mine who watches the stream and see what they think. But in the big picture, what I have learned from this was I think it was kind of okay for me to have had that day where I was going to do whatever. The problem was the next day I had an obligation because I was meeting a friend, and then I had that, and that kind of, and I didn't have my schedule for the rest of that day, and I planned on streaming that day, and then I slept at a weird time because I slept at a good time because it was early, but then I ended up waking up after 4 hours, and then I couldn't fall back asleep. And in that time, I just wish either I just forced myself to not look at my phone at all, or just gone out of bed and did something. Maybe uploaded these videos already and had this day planned and what I wanted to do today. Because that would have been way better than whatever I did on my phone for, 4 hours, 5 hours, whatever that was. Um, just completely not happy with that at all. It was 5 hours. Yeah, that's crazy. Um, but you know what? We stick to our goals, we stick to our focuses. The month of May has been a disappointment, I'm going to be honest, on quite a few fronts. Mainly, again, what I've been claiming to be my number one priority, but not treating it as such, is the sleep. Abstinence was a disaster. I broke abstinence on every single day of these days. And rock climbing's been good. Rock climbing's been good. At least we have there. In terms of exercising, on days that we're not rock climbing, that's been kind of slacking a little bit. I think it's kind of okay because my vacation, and in a sense, I think it's somewhat okay. I'm not trying to use that as a perfect excuse, but I'm not going to be too harsh on myself for that side of things. Um, we have some improvement with what we're doing with our friends, so that's nice. But um, it's not good that we are. you know, not doing what we're doing with our sleep. I'm interested in what's going to be coming up with this next week because I plan on doing like my own little solo road trip, probably for 3 days is what I'm thinking. I'll try to fit in which day works best for that, and I'll see how it goes. Maybe I'm thinking of driving somewhere maybe 15 hours away or something like that. My own little solo road trip that I've never done before and seeing what comes and not knowing, what to expect. Maybe have a little bit of a plan to be in some areas that seem interesting, but I kind of really want to just go with the flow in a way, as long as I will be safe while I'm doing this, I'm sure. But yeah, I just feel like a little bit, I've fallen off a little bit here, but at least I'm focused now. I just wish really that things are just more planned and time oriented or organized. I made it clear that my goal in this vacation was just to not scroll on my phone. I've been somewhat successful at that, but I have kind of substituted a little bit with just me playing some random game on the computer, which it's better, but not as good because it's one of these games that it's just kind of like a whatever game. It's not like it doesn't even have like a purpose or a beginning or an end really. It's just something you could permanently cycle on, and I feel like that's kind of similar to what I do when I'm scrolling on my phone. Last night was kind of an exception due to the weird sleep circumstance, but I'm still struggling with just waking up out of bed the moment I wake up, and that's what I really want to change because I know the moment that I get out of bed, I'm on it. Like I'm moving, I'm pretty much done. As long as I shower, put my clothes on, we're good. But it's when I struggle with these, when I go to bed and I'm not waking up on time. But let's give this one last shot right now that tonight we're gonna wake up 12:30 p.m. tomorrow, hang out with my friend, and then I'm going to come back, stream, go to sleep by, you know, 4 a.m. and then things will be as they should be. That's what I'm hoping for. So I'll leave you guys with that. Sorry for the delay in uploads. Normally I'm not this late, and normally I don't have these like bundled up days, jointly like this. But um, rest assured, I'm not stopping. I'm keeping on going, and I'm still looking forward to the way things are. I'm gonna have to do the May 2023 review video. I'll probably end up doing it on Sunday because Saturday I'll be pretty busy. But if I find a good opportunity tomorrow to do it, I'll just do it then. Um, just to get our focuses, just to have a proper review of what happened in this last month and then the plan going forward. So, anyways, I'll leave you guys with that. Sorry for, the late upload and all that, but we're still going. We're still moving forward no matter how far behind or whatever we do, I still plan on walking forward to where I need to go in life, and I hope you do the same. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.